My name's Frances Stevens. I am a contract milker for Kathy Crop.
And whereabouts are we?
Rotoehu, which is up in the Bay of Plenty.
And what can you tell me about this farm?
It's a very hilly, steep, rough farm, more suited to sheep and beef than being a dairy farm. But we think that since using the BioBrew, our cows have weathered the worst drought in 70 years very well. They're all looking very glossy and healthy.
Quite subtle too.
And very calm normally. Our girls we have quite a high somatic cell count, and the worst ones we had in a paddock and had them off the dosatron, so they weren't getting the BioBrew, and actually the symptoms came in. You could actually see the clots in the milk. They went back into the paddocks, they had the BioBrew, and suddenly they were hidden somatic cell counts again.
And you've been using it in your calves too, haven't you?
Yes, this year full on with the BioBrew and with the calves, and it's been absolutely wonderful. They're looking nice and glossy and healthy.
And what can you tell me about BioBrew and bloat?
We haven't had the same occurrences that we did in our first season here without using the BioBrew. They've been going into very leafy, clover sodden paddocks, and we haven't had any dye going out to check them, and you may get a little bit of blowing on one side, but it hasn't been huge.
Less flies on you too, right?
Yeah, less flies. That's a big thing, because this is like very bad up in the Bay of Plenty for flies through summer. And as you can see, like there's a little bit of twitching going on, but it's not too bad, and we don't use any blaze or ripcord or anything nasty.
Anything else that you might think a farmer thinking about trying BioBrew would be interested in?
It's a hard one to say that it's going to do the same thing on everyone's farm. And we've been dubious, but we believe that it has helped, and it is still helping. And we're definitely, we're backing it the whole way.
What would you say to somebody thinking about trying BioBrew for the first time?
Worth a go. So worth a go. And you guys, you've been absolute wealth of information for us, and yeah, real positive experience.
You mentioned a little something about feed changes.
We've been huge changes, PK to straw to grass silage, and the cows have weathered it really well. Like we'd go from feeding 5 kilos of PK to none because the truck wouldn't turn up, and they handled it. There was no issues of downer cows, and it's just been amazing. Because normally you'd be really worried. Like we were feeding kiwi fruit as well, and yeah.
I just want to make note that the interviewer was getting his neck licked by one of your girls. Well, they're very subtle. They're very, very shiny. Did they let go of their winter coats pretty well?
Yes, yes. They've quite amazing to come through calving. We started the BioBrew again a bit late, but retained cleanings that disappeared. The somatic cell count's just sitting over 200, which is really good for here. It's we're trying to do it all naturally, no dry cow. So try and use as little antibiotics as possible.
Absolutely.